Imagine this: a world where AI doesn't just talk back, it thinks ahead. A world where your digital assistant doesn't just churn out answers, but crafts them with precision, safety, and a touch of brilliance. You've heard of ChatGPT 4.0, OpenAI's flashy multitasker, and DeepSeek, the cost-cutting disruptor from China. But there's a new player in town, quietly stealing the spotlight. Meet Anthropic AI and its crown jewel, Claude. Built by ex-OpenAI masterminds, this isn't just another chatbot, it's a revolution. Today, we're diving deep into why Claude isn't just keeping up with ChatGPT 4.0 and DeepSeek. It's leaving them in the dust. From razor-sharp reasoning to unshakable ethics, this is the story of how Anthropic is rewriting the rules of AI. Buckle up, this is going to be a wild ride. Let's start at the beginning. Anthropic wasn't born in a vacuum. It was forged in the fires of ambition and frustration. Anthropic emerged with a mission: to build AI that's not just powerful, but safe and interpretable. ChatGPT 40, it's the brainchild of OpenAI's relentless push for scale. Bigger models, more data, more hype. DeepSeek, a Chinese startup betting on efficiency and open source swagger. But Anthropic took a different path. They asked, what if AI could be brilliant and trustworthy? Claude, Anthropic's flagship model, isn't here to dazzle you with gimmicks like ChatGPT's voice mode or DeepSeek's rock-bottom costs. It's here to deliver results you can rely on. While ChatGPT 4.0 throws everything at the wall, text, images, audio, hoping it sticks, and DeepSeek optimizes for speed and scale, Claude focuses on quality over quantity. Think of it like this: ChatGPT is the loud party host, DeepSeek's the budget DJ spinning fast tracks, and Claude? It's the wise friend who always knows exactly what to say and when to stop. This origin story matters because it's the foundation of Claude's edge. Anthropic's team didn't just want to compete, they wanted to redefine the game, and they're doing it with a laser focus on three things: safety, reasoning, and real-world impact. Let's break it down. Here's the dirty secret of AI. Most models are a bit like loose cannons. ChatGPT 4 can churn out a novel in minutes, but it's also been known to spit out nonsense, or worse, harmful advice. DeepSeek? It's fast and cheap, but its Chinese roots mean it dodges tough topics like Tiananmen Square faster than you can say censorship. Enter Claude, the AI with a conscience. Anthropic built Claude from the ground up with safety as priority number one. Unlike ChatGPT 4.0, which sometimes feels like it's guessing its way through tricky questions, Claude is designed to minimize what we call hallucinations. Those moments when AI makes stuff up. Picture this: you ask ChatGPT 4.0 to explain a complex legal concept. It might give you a slick answer that sounds great, until you realize half of it's fiction. Claude, on the other hand, double-checks itself. It's less likely to bluff, more likely to say, "I'm not sure. Let's reason this out." And DeepSeek? It's got its own issues. Sure, it's open source and efficient, but that efficiency comes with a catch: content moderation that shuts down anything remotely controversial. Here's a real-world example. A user once asked ChatGPT 4.0 for advice on a hypothetical crisis. It gave a detailed plan, complete with a few reckless suggestions. Claude? It flagged the risks up front, offering a safer, more thoughtful alternative. That's not just smart, it's responsible. In a world where AI's power is growing, Anthropic's commitment to safety isn't just a feature, it's a game changer. Now, let's talk brains. ChatGPT 4.0 is a jack of all trades. Text, images, audio, you name it. DeepSeek's R1 model flexes its muscles on math and coding, claiming to rival OpenAI's O1. But Claude? It's the master of reasoning, and it's not even close. Let's put this to the test. Imagine you're solving a tricky logic puzzle. If A is taller than B and B is taller than C, who's the shortest? ChatGPT 4.0 might zip through it, but throw in a curveball like contradictory info, and it stumbles. DeepSeek's R1 will crunch the numbers fast, but it's less adept at untangling messy, real-world scenarios. Claude shines here. It doesn't just answer, it thinks. Anthropic's built Claude to break problems into steps, showing its work like a star student. Take coding, for instance. DeepSeek's a darling in the dev world. Its V3 model nails benchmarks like human evil with an 82.6% pass rate. ChatGPT 4.0's no slouch either, hitting 80.5%. But Claude 3.5 Sonnet clocks in at 81.7%. And here's the kicker. It's not just about getting the code right. Claude explains why it chose that solution, making it a better teacher. A developer on Reddit once said, DeepSeek writes code fast, but Claude writes code I can actually understand. That's the difference. And then there's math. DeepSeek's R1 boasts an edge on advanced tests like AIME 2024. Thanks to its reinforcement learning tricks, ChatGPT 40 holds its own with multimodal flair. But Claude's reasoning isn't about raw speed, it's about clarity. Ask it a graduate-level physics question, and it won't just spit out formulas. It'll walk you through the logic step by step. One user on X raved, Claude's like having a tutor who never gets tired. So Claude's safe and smart, but does it deliver in the real world? Absolutely. Let's see how it stacks up against ChatGPT 4.0 and DeepSeek in the wild, with some juicy examples to prove it. First, creative tasks. ChatGPT 4.0 is a storytelling machine. Ask for a sci-fi epic, and it'll give you 2,000 words of dazzling prose, complete with alien invasions and twist endings. DeepSeek can churn out a decent script too, though it's less polished, often feeling like a rough draft. Claude? It's not about volume, it's about nuance. Ask it to write a sonnet, and you'll get a tightly crafted poem with perfect meter and emotional depth. Next, technical work. DeepSeek's a coder's dream, fast, efficient, and free. Its V3 model once helped a startup build a machine learning pipeline in under an hour, slashing costs. ChatGPT 4.0's versatility makes it a go-to for quick prototypes. Think generating a web app layout with text and visuals in one go, but Claude's the one developers trust for complex projects. Why? It catches edge cases others miss. A software firm recently used all three to debug a tricky algorithm for a logistics app. ChatGPT 4.0 suggested a fix that worked 70% of the time. Good, but not great. DeepSeek's solution was faster, but broke under heavy load. Claude's fix? 95% airtight, with a clear explanation of why it worked. The firm's lead engineer said, Claude saved us weeks of trial and error. On the MMLU benchmark, a test of general knowledge, Claude 3.5 scores 88.3%, edging out ChatGPT 4.0's 87.2% and DeepSeek V3's 88.5%. And in user surveys on X in early 2025, Claude topped satisfaction ratings for trustworthy answers at 92%, beating ChatGPT 4.0's 87% and DeepSeek's 84%. Claude's not here to win every race. It's here to win the ones that matter. Let's talk about the vibe. ChatGPT 4 feels like a tech bro. Flashy, fun, a little chaotic. DeepSeek's the scrappy underdog. Raw, powerful, but rough around the edges. Claude? It's the polished pro. Anthropic's interface is clean, intuitive, and dare I say it, calming. It even offers response styles, letting you tweak its tone. ChatGPT 4.0's memory feature is cool. It recalls past chats, but it's hit or miss. DeepSeek's memory is chat-specific, so it forgets you between sessions. Claude doesn't need to flex here. Its focus is on getting the job done right every time. And the vision? Anthropic's not chasing OpenAI's scale or DeepSeek's price wars. It's building AI you can trust long-term. While ChatGPT 4 races to add features and DeepSeek floods the market with open-source muscle, Claude's playing the slow game, perfecting the fundamentals. That's why it's pulling ahead. So, there you have it. Claude isn't just competing with ChatGPT 4.0 and DeepSeek. It's redefining what AI can be. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Now go explore what Claude can do for you. The revolution's already started. Don't get left behind.